Hello everybody, it's Julia here with another video for you. Today we're going to be having a look at a new deck of cards that I've got. This is a kind of first impressions video, sort of a review. I have had a quick flick through these cards, but I haven't used them as yet in any of my readings. They're called astrology reading cards, and they are by Alison Chester Lambert, who is the author of The Future in the Stars, and the illustrations are by Richard Crooks, and these are by Findhorn Press. Findhorn Press. These are about $20 in the US. I think I bought them for about £15 actually on Amazon in the UK. So yeah, let's have a look. It's a lovely little box. I really like these boxes with a little clippy bit on them. Let's have a look. A nice back to the box. Understanding the present and navigating the future. Such questions as how will I find my partner? Will I receive money in the future? What sort of career would suit me? It says the starry cosmos can answer your question and tell your future. These cards, which manifest the archetypal energies of astrology, are very easy to use. There are a few key words on each card, while the accompanying book offers a lengthier explanation and a full colour image of each card. So Alison Chester Lambert is a UK-based astrologer. She appears on BBC Radio and American TV. She's the founder of the Midland School of Astrology. Richard Crooks was the illustrator for the highly acclaimed Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards. So yeah, so they should be good really, shouldn't they? As I said, it's a nice little box. I hope you can see that without the camera glaring too much. I really like these reading cards. There's lots of them. I recently bought, I think they were called Love reading cards, but there's tons of them. All sorts of different sort of metaphysical subjects, and they all come in these kind of boxes. They all have a really nice book that comes with them, that has full colour pictures of every card and lots of detail, lots and lots of information. It tells you how the astrology cards work, how to read the cards. There are 3 separate types of cards in this box. There are the planet cards, the zodiac cards, and the house cards. And I think the idea is that you can separate those cards out and you could draw one card from each of the planet, zodiac, and house cards. Or you could just shuffle them. You could shuffle all the cards and just draw one card. I shall probably use them in my own personal practice a little bit, but I think within readings on YouTube, I shall just shuffle them and draw one card to support the reading that I'm doing at that time, just to give it some more information, some bigger picture kind of energy. Yeah. So the planet cards, it says here, they represent the part of your personality engaged in the question or issue. The zodiac cards represent the universal energy that colours the issue. And the house cards, excuse me, represent the area of your life that is affected by the question at hand. So let's have a look at the cards. Excuse me. So yeah, the house cards, let's have a look. So we've got the 5th house. As I said, they all have a little bit of of writing on them. They all have a few sort of keywords that might describe the particular energies of that card. I think once I've shown them all to you, I'll draw one. I'll give them a little shuffle and I'll draw one and I'll read from the book just to give you an idea of what the book is like. I've been learning more and more about astrology over the last couple of years, and I think these will be really helpful to use alongside my other tarot and oracle cards. I'm quite looking forward to using them, to be honest. And then we've got the zodiac sign cards here, which again, I really like actually how they even show you like the constellation in the sky, so you can become familiar with what you're actually looking for in the sky if you were to be looking for this particular sign. I hope you can see these without me wiggling them too much with the camera flare. The glare. Not flare, is it? It's a glare. So I hope you can see there. They've got all sorts of information on them really, haven't they? The colours I think represent the astrology signs really well. There's just a lot of information, isn't there? Which I think is fantastic for getting your intuition flowing. All the symbology is on the cards, isn't it? These are the planet cards. Interesting that Vesta's there, isn't it? Pluto. Chiron. Is that Chiron or Chiron? Mercury, which I'm ruled by as a Virgo. I think we might be coming up for a Mercury retrograde right now, actually. Got Mars, and then lastly, Neptune. So there we go, that's all of the cards. I don't know whether it said how many there was actually in the box without me counting them up. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't say specifically. Oh, 36 cards, yeah. Divided into 3 sets of 12. Of course it is. Stupid. So, as I said, I'm going to give them a little bit of a shuffle. They're quite big cards, actually. They're not the most fantastic card stock, these reading cards. You know, they're quite bendy. They're quite shiny. But they do shuffle quite nicely. considering their size, because they are quite big for my little hands. I wonder if I can shuffle them this way. Probably not. If any of you have watched many of my videos, you'll realise I'm not the best at shuffling. I don't know why. I see many other tarot readers that can do all sorts of tricks with their cards that I can't do. Okay, so there we go. So we've got a planet card here. So we've got Mars. Mars. So as we can see in the picture there, the conflict and the warlike theme of Mars. The red, the fire, your physical energy, drive, strength and fighting spirit. So let's have a little read from the book. Just see how much depth they actually go into with these cards. Come on, Mars, where are you? There we are. The current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by Mars, and it is this part of your personality that is engaged with the question or issue. In astrology, Mars represents your energy. This ranges from the energy that enables you to get up in the morning to the energy and drive that you need to run a marathon. There are other drives within you too, such as your sex drive or sexual aggression and your driving ambition. So if you are looking for success with something, engage all your passion and battle to win, for victory can surely be yours. When we feel threatened, our bodies produce the stress hormone adrenaline, which prepares us for fight or flight. And in the same way that a soldier psychs himself up for a battle, or an athlete prepares to win a race, you can now reach within and find the strength and stamina necessary to defeat any foe or obstacle. Mars can also be rallied as a defense mechanism. It is the primitive survival instinct that will defend our home, loved ones, possessions, and ego against criticisms or threat. There is a note of caution with this card, since we can be so fired up that we become quarrelsome or overly aggressive in defense of ourselves. You may want to stop and ask yourself if you might later regret any actions you take. If the matter in hand concerns someone else, you may want to be wary of their temper or unreasonable demands. This card symbolises the thrusting willpower to achieve mastery and domination. Your fiery competitive spirit is engaged, and this will give you the strength and determination to win and succeed. Wow, there we go. So there's a lot of information, isn't there, with this little guidebook here. But I think really without reading the guidebook, there is enough information actually on these cards to really have a good stab at intuiting and interpreting the messages that this card would have for you, especially I think if it was within a reading full of other cards, whether oracle cards or tarot cards. I think that these will blend in nicely actually. So yeah, I really like this deck, so I hope you do too. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'm sure you'll see me using these cards at some point in the future. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.